Back in the Waymos and ready to start ride.
Heading to 307 South Robertson Boulevard. Please make sure your seatbelt is fastened. For any questions, press the call support button to speak with a rider support agent.
Thank you! It's my turn. Hi everybody. I'm back in the self-driving rideshare. Waymo is the company that I'm in today. It's always very exciting for me as a car designer to see this technology on the road. It's been about a decade, something I've been working on with other companies. Waymo is not using a bespoke design. They are using a production vehicle created by Jaguar, but it is cool to see it work. The vehicles that I have worked on are bespoke designs for companies like Zoox and Neuro. That means we design the actual car itself. And I am just so happy to see it out in the world. It's one thing to ride in these in a test track or a controlled environment, but it's another to get in and see how they actually behave. So I'm really enjoying taking everybody with me. Short trip over to West Hollywood area. We are in Beverly Hills where I live. There's a little model of the data of the vehicles all around us and the people. As you can see, it's quite detailed. So for a long time, these projects would just show a block where a car was. Until recently, they're now getting so sophisticated, they're actually building real-time data of the car. But here we are turning this corner. We're gonna take neighborhood streets, I think, today. It looks like she is deciding that we're gonna go back roads, which I am all for it. If you were a kid in the 80s like I was, then we grew up with the dream of Kit. Knight Rider. I don't know if you loved Knight Rider, but I used to choreograph a whole dance to the intro scene. And so to be in this vehicle and having it drive itself is fascinating. What I am really looking forward to is seeing the vehicles I've worked on, because they are designed for the purpose of being completely autonomous, meaning there's no steering wheel. But the way you sit in those vehicles is different. And I think that's gonna be pretty interesting to see the differences that people have in terms of their reactions. There's this sweet spot of people who are ready for this. There was a generation before us, let's say 1900s, who would have probably taken to this no problem because they rode around in horse-drawn carriages and they didn't drive their own vehicles. And so I would love to be able to have a time machine and bring somebody from the 1800s. They'd probably be pretty comfortable, more so even than perhaps sitting in a car with that doing stuff on its own. So just a fascinating time to be alive and to be a designer, and so I am thrilled to share these with you. It looks like we have 3 minutes to our arrival. One of the most remarkable things about this experience is how unremarkable it is after you get used to it. The novelty is here. I'm having a blast. I'm loving all of this, but it's made me realize this is a new world, and I am so not interested in getting back in my car for a while. One of the things I find fascinating in this particular technology that's used by Waymo, meaning what they've developed, a technology with a personality that I would call assertive and confident. So probably the differences you're going to see in these companies as the technology comes out is the different personalities of the technology. That's what the companies are designing. And what I like about the Waymo system is that it is assertive. It will take the right of way when it has the right of way. It's not scared. It's not like shaky or worried. You know, if somebody's on the wrong side of the road, it will let them know they're on the wrong side of the road. It gives the tech a sense of protection of the person. Let's return to the drop-off experience. She is now dropping me off in a busy street. Now, if I were in a human Uber, I would just say drop me off here, because I'd feel more comfortable getting out here. And I actually can push an emergency button and get out here, but I want to let her do her thing. So she's got to pull onto this street and now so there's my destination. And she's going to pull in front of this person who is actually trying to get out of their parking spot. That's fascinating, right? So I'm going to get out so they can get on their way. But thank you. It was another successful ride, and I'm loving it. I hope you're enjoying these trips. I love taking you with me. Bye.